Then we'll come back over, give everybody a hello. Thank you everybody that came out for our MLB Power Ranking stream. Appreciate all the mods that came out as always. Shout out to District Nation for joining us. Young man does a great job of doing play-by-play over on his channel for the Nationals as well. He's joining the new channel we're creating for the football season as well. He'll be covering Commander stuff for us over there. So let's make sure we are good to go on all the sides. What is all this? I don't need any of this. I don't need this. Don't need that. Bud's glad to be back. Michael says, hoping we can at least salvage one. Yeah, right? Tyler Phillips. 8 career starts. No starts this year. But he's 4-1 in his career. So how is everybody Sunday afternoon? It is raining here again. It's been raining all weekend here. Alright, we are good to go on all the sides. I'm just double checking everybody. I was working on some stuff for the other channel before we went live today. Almost have that all set up for everybody to start posting content. Want to get some more people. We have 6 of the teams so far. 6 of the teams filled out. Let's see, we have Patriots and Jets. We have the Raiders. We have Dallas, Washington, and San Francisco. So we have 6 people covering different teams so far. Hope to add. Hopefully, I mean, it'd be awesome if we could get everybody covered. Be posting content for every NFL team. Yeah, 6 people signed up so far. All right, the Met lineup a little bit different. A lineup came out and then they changed it. Not sure what happened. Benj will lead off today. Bichette will bat second. A.J. Ewing will bat third. Vientos fourth. Beatty fifth. Semien sixth. Melendez will DH and bat seventh. Taylor 8th and Singer 9th. So no Juan Soto in the lineup today. Did not hear if he got hurt or if he's sick. Or maybe just decided to give him a day off. And for the Marlins, their defense, it'll be Sonoha at third, Lopez at short, Edwards at second, Norby at first, Hicks behind the dish, Stowers in left, Marcy in center, and Casey in right field. Keep an eye on Hicks. Hicks hit a couple of home runs yesterday against the Mets. Some early baseball going on right now. The Pirates have a 2-1 lead over the Blue Jays. The Tigers are up 2-0 over the Orioles. So thank you, Michael. Soto has flu-like symptoms and was scratched. Thank you, Michael. Buck Skull. Buck Skull was hanging out during the power ranking stream today. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Chance is here. What's up, Chance? How is everybody doing today? Got the Indianapolis 500 on the big TV there. My guy Newgarden is already up to 5th place, 54 laps in. He won this race back in 23 and 24. District Nation's back saying hey again, PAS. There he is, District Nation. Once again, thank you so much for hopping in with us today. Hopefully we can do some more of those streams. But make sure you post your link. I think you have a game coming up today at 4:30. But there he is, District Nation, everybody. Look for his link in the YouTube chat. Came over to Fitzy's stream and then came over to say hi to you. Thank you so much, Chance. Appreciate that. Still a couple minutes away from first pitch here as SNY is still at commercial break. District says happy to hop on anytime. Chance says no, it's not NASCAR. It's IndyCar. It's real racing. Alright, just making sure. Getting an error message here. Why am I getting an error message? Don't know. So? DC, welcome in. Says thank you for the stream. LFGM, let's go. Welcome in. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. It's what makes it all worth it. No. IndyCar and NASCAR is stock car racing. IndyCar is not the same, but IndyCars are similar to like Formula One. They're not the same, but they're similar. Roadrunner Steve is here. So they're still at commercial break here. I'm not sure what the holdup is. We were supposed to have first pitch here. Giancarlo Stanton, former Marlin, now a Yankee. They're just going over the things that the Marlins have won. Not sure why the SNY, the Met broadcast, is more worried about what the Marlins have done. They've never won a division title, but yet they've won 2 World Series. So, it just goes to show. Thank you, Michael. Once again, Benj, Bichette, and Ewing here in the top of the first. The first pitch to Benj, swung on a miss, 0-1. Let me update the graphics here. Sorry about that. There we go. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Ooh, the Nationals have placed the Jake Irvin on the 15-day IL. District, if you're still here, not sure you heard that. Not sure. There's something going on in the outfield wall. 2-1 to count here to bench. Inside, 3-1. The 3-1. Down low, but called a strike, 3-2. Once again, welcome back in, everybody. The 3-2 to bench. Bench swings and misses. One away. Miss Gina's back. What's up, Miss Gina? No worries about being late. You're here now. Bichette takes the ball down low. 1-0. Bichette 0 for 8 in the series after getting starting to heat up in Washington. He's 0 for 8 now. Oh, there's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. And swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the first. 2 out and nobody on for Ewing. Michael with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Michael. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. And swung on a miss. 1-2. Marlins don't have a good rotation. This guy's a bullpen arm. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. And lined in the left center field. That'll get in for a base hit. A 1-out single will bring up Vientos. Or a 2-out single, excuse me. Miss Gina saying, let's go Mets. And swung on a miss, 0-1 to Vientos. Henry says, all we need today is to win. That's exactly right, Henry. The 0-1. Down low. Oh, called a strike. Vientos challenges. I thought it was low. We'll come back in, Cito. I thought this was low. So did Vientos, but let's look. It's low. Ball. It's 1-1 now. The 1-1. Ewing takes off to throw to second, not in time. But swung on a miss, so the count's 1-2 to Vientos now, but with a runner at second. Yeah, is it Sunday there? I believe it's Sunday night there. DK's here. What's up, DK? That one blooped out the center. Marcy's there, though. The Mets get a runner on, but leave him stranded at second. We go bottom 1. Fish coming to fry. Michael gifted a membership as well. Thank you, Michael. Who got it? Christopher Ryan Rains got it. Congratulations, Christopher. 55 people watching. We have 15 likes already. Let's go. Let's go fish fry. Hicks will lead it off, followed by Edwards. Casey will bat third. Stowers fourth. Lopez fifth. Marcy sixth. Norby seventh. Morel eighth. And Sanoha will bat ninth. Christian Scott on the mound for the Mets. 5 starts this year, a 0-0 record. A 4.12 ERA in 19 2/3 innings. Makes his. He said now lives in Jupiter. He said the town, not the planet. Thank you, PA. Appreciate the thumbs up there. In for a strike, 101. Raymond says, let's go, Scott. Throw strikes. Ken says, Meats got half their hits already. Meats. Come on, Meat. 1-1 to count here to Hicks. And a ground ball to Semien at second. Over to first, 1 away. Oh, Mets. Gotcha. No, I'm just playing. Ew, Miss Gina. Miss Gina says, I have this annoying head cold, so I've been drinking tea. Made coffee before the game started, and my cream went bad. Yuck. Thankfully, I could see the floaters on top. Yummy. 1-0 to count here to Edwards. There's a strike, 1-1. One and one to count. And that one lined out to left. That's going to get down for extra bases. It'll be a 1-out double. 9th double of the year. Ken says some vodka cures all. Bud says, Gina, try Frank's Crunchy Coffee. Thankfully, I didn't drink it. Made a new cup. In for a strike, 0-1. Not even halfway through the race yet. My guy's still running fifth. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. That's why she was late. One and one to count. And that one ripped foul, 1-2. Raymond says he has blackberry brandy in his tea once in a while. Hey, Charles is here. What's up, Charles? Welcome in, Sir Charles. Way up high, 2-2. Swung on a miss. 2 away. So two out and nobody on for, or 2 out and 1 on for Stowers. Charles says he's doing very well. Thank you as always to my mods that came out during our power ranking streams. Appreciate you guys supporting us that way. It was great to have District Nation on today. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Scott deals. Outside, 2-0. Oh, they're in for a strike. That looked inside. But no challenge. Teddy's back. What's up, Teddy? Saying what's up. Let's go, Mets. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. District Nation's a nice guy. Wish him the best. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2 from Scott. And popped up. Beatty in foul ground will make the catch. Side retired. Another runner left for Miami on second, just like the Mets did in the top of the inning. We go to the second, still scoreless. For the Mets, it'll be Beatty, Semien, and Melendez coming up. Well, YouTube's glitching out. Because we have 66 people watching. And it tells me I have 2 views on the stream. 2 views on the stream with 66 people watching. So all right, nothing going on the Rumble side. DC says, agreed. The last 2 games sucked, but let's go home happy. Let's come over and take a look at some of the other sports happening today. The Knicks are, for you Knicks fans, the Knicks are up 3-0. 1 win away from advancing to the NBA Finals, where they would take on the winner of OKC and San Antonio. And OKC is up 2-1 in that series. Down low, want to know the count here? I have not seen Maria yet, no. The 1-0. Down low. Oh, called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. I've not heard from Maria today. Frank has barely been, even though he was in the chat yesterday, he's barely been here. Hopefully he's doing okay. The 1-2. It's called strike 3. Once again, a Met not swinging at a pitch right down the middle of the plate, and then complaining about it to the umpire. In for a strike to Semi and 0-1. Third strikeout for Phillips already here in the second. Inside, 1-1. And fouled off, 1-2 the count. And a ground ball down to third. On the backhand, sets, fires, and it's a wide throw. Semien will go to second base, and he'll be in there safely in E5. And the Mets have a runner on second with 1 out. That's an E5. That'll bring up Melendez in for a strike, 0-1. That's an error. Yeah, that's an error. Deal 1. In for a strike, 0-2. It's time to give somebody else a chance here. Melendez has turned into hot garbage. Got off to a hot start when he first came up, but he's 1 for his last 27. Oh, 29, excuse me. 1 for 29. Bounced in the dirt. I don't know, Ken. One for his last 29 at bat, so I don't know if that's May or not. Because he doesn't play every day. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. Charles with the collective hello. Swung on a miss to the ball down low. 2 away. That's 4 strikeouts for Phillips. And that'll bring up Taylor. Whoa. Somebody's spinning out. He went 0-1. No swings, his first base umpire. I thought he went. Again, swinging at garbage. Outside. They check down at first again. Nope, 2-0. The 2-0. Bounce in the dirt, 3-0. Might be a pinch around with Senger on deck. Three and 0 the count. I look for something to drive here. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 3-1. I don't think so. No challenge. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. So they'll put 2 on for the Mets here with Senger coming up. Be more aggressive at the plate. Oops, we don't want that. Yeah, Raymond saying little hit Senger. I mean, he's only batting 125. Up high, 1-0. And fouled off, 1-1. One and 1 the count. And Senger hits one out to right. On the warning track, it's caught, and that'll end the inning. Senger gave it a ride. But we go bottom 2, still scoreless. Alright, YouTube's acting up. Not working properly today. On the back end of things. Oh, they haven't tweeted anything. Nope, that's not what I want. I want YouTube. I want Twitter. They have not tweeted anything out saying they know there's an issue. Ooh, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. left Sunday's game in the 5th inning after getting drilled with a fastball in the chest. Whew. Yikes. Is there a glitch, he said. Rookie says, check my tweet as well. Okay, at least it's not just me. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Yep. And line back to Scott. Whew. He ducked down. Yikes. One away. Let me come back over to the chat here, everybody. So, the Mets should bring back Chili Davis to be the hitting coach. Evans maybe too. And for a strike, 0-1. Mike says, I believe our single greatest need is a full-time catcher with a strong bat and a stronger handling. Agreed. And that one lined. Caught by Beatty, 2 away. Forget about the analytics. Right? Well, first off, you're complaining to the wrong people here, bud. And I don't want to hear it because every baseball team uses analytics. And that one, a little looper to second. A nice 1-2-3 inning for Scott. We go to the third. Benj, Bichette, and Ewing coming up. Maybe the players just stink. How about that? The Avalanche and Golden Knights will be tonight at 8 o'clock. Game 3 of that series with Vegas already up 2-0. Some baseball going on right now. The Pirates have a 4... Let me make sure we're live here with the scoreboard. Pirates have a 4-1 lead over the Blue Jays in the 6th. Tigers up 2-1 over the Orioles in the 7th. Phillies and Guardians no score in the 3rd. Red Sox and Twins tied up at 1 in the 2nd. Yankees and Rays are scoreless. We're scoreless. Cardinals and Reds are in a rain delay. Dodgers and Brewers no score. And the Mariners have an early 1-0 lead over the Royals. No more taking pitches. We have a bunch of kids that were scalding the ball. Let them fly. Raymond says, get it started, Benj. Julio Rodriguez just hit a home run for Seattle. Boats in for a strike, 0-1. Well, you all complain that the Mets don't spend money, and now they spend money, and now you're all complaining that they're getting beat. Instead of building a baseball team like these other teams do. Grounded down to third, one away. You want to know why this team stinks? Because fans would never allow a legit rebuild. A little ground ball by Bichette. The pitcher comes off. Got him. What a scoop at first. 2 away. That district says, at least you all spent money. Yeah, but spending doesn't mean winning. Not spend to get Miles Michaelis. We're not going through a rebuild. How much money is the payroll? It's not a rebuild. Just because the young kids are finally playing. A rebuild would be not signing those players. A rebuild would be not trading for Freddie Peralta. A ground ball down to third. Nice hop there. Mets go down 1-2-3. That must have been like 4 pitches. You all be calling WFAN and the Rico Bro. This team doesn't spend any money. Well. Okay, not everybody goes every game and reaches base, Michael. When's the last time somebody had a 162 game on base streak? We are not. No, we're not going through a Stearns rebuild because y'all crybabies don't want to rebuild. So they went out and signed Soto. They went out and traded for Peralta. They went out and got Bichette. Let's come over and chat. Christopher Morel will lead it off here. Up high, 2-0. And that one blooped foul, 2-1. They're not going through a rebuild, I said, Bigfoot. But listen, please. Two and two to count here. Chopped foul, still 2-2. The 2-2. Scott deals. And that one blooped out to left. Taylor on the run will make the catch, one away. That'll bring up Sonoha with one out and nobody on. We're under caution again. Yep. And that one lined to right center field. Excuse me. Just out of the reach of Semien. Back to the top of the order with a runner on first and one out. Just out of the reach. DC says Taylor is a star for us. I love that dude. Raymond says turn two here. In for a strike, 0-1. Deal one. Down low, 1-1. Two and one to count. Scott will deal the 2-1 to Hicks. Fouled off, 2-2. Two and two to count. One out, one on. Scott at 35 pitches here with one out in the third. Outside, 3-2. And who would you want? They weren't going to go out and hire somebody. There's nobody on this staff right now that I would want as the pitcher. It's outside, ball four, so that'll put two on. That'll bring up Edwards, who doubled his first time. Two on here. What's up, Christopher Brady? Welcome back. Want to know the count. Inside 2-0. The 2-0. The pitch. Inside 3-0. Scott was cruising along, had a great pitch count. Now can't throw a strike. Okay. No challenge from the Mets there on that pitch. It's another walk. And that'll load the bases. Casey struck out his first time. What's up, Skip? All right, bases loaded here with one out. Scott will wind and deal. Now on the outside corner, 0-1. After back-to-back walks, he throws the first pitch strike. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. All right, we're done complaining about it. If you want somewhere to go complain about it, go watch WFAN's YouTube channel, please. I'm just giving a live reaction during the game. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Tim McCarver, the 1-2. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. They check down at third. No swing, 2-2. Two and two the count. The pitch. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. We also, Miss Gina, we haven't seen Jason in a couple days either. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That's a big out. That'll bring up Stowers, who fouled out to third his first time up. In for a strike, 0-1. '50th pitch from Scott. The 0-1. And hits one right to Semien. He'll go to first for the out. Retire the side. We go to the fourth. Still scoreless. Bases loaded and one out and no damage done. Oh, he had a road trip. Thank you, Miss Gina. For the Mets here in the fourth, it'll be Vientos, Beatty, and Semien coming up. Unscathed. Good word. Good word. Traffic on the beach. Vientos swings and misses at the sweeper. Never fails. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. James L is here. What's up, James? The 1-1. And Vientos hits one out to left. Not deep. Stowers is there. One away. Fauché is getting warmed up in the Marlins pen. And that one blooped out the center. Beatty's 1 for 2. That'll bring up Semien, who reached on an error his first time. Down low, 1-0. Christopher says, great job by Scott to get out of that jam. Blade says, love and respect to the chat. The 1-0. And that one popped out to right. Casey will come in. 2 away. Down low, 1-0. And lifted foul, 1-1. Miss Gina, usually when they play, they'll play for a little bit and then they'll have the skip button. Nolan McLean will be on the mound tomorrow against the Reds. And that's it for the Mets. Nobody else scheduled yet. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Throw it back down to first, not in time. The 2-1. Swung on a miss at a ball in the dirt. 2-2. The Reds and Cardinals game was rained out today. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. So the Reds will be able to fly in super early to face the Mets tomorrow. The Reds will get to New York before the Mets do. The 3-2. Bounced in the dirt. The Mets have 2 men on. That'll bring up Taylor. Taylor walked his first time. That's going to be it. We're going to get a pitching change here. So the opener is done after 3 2/3. No, I didn't like him with Kansas City either, Christopher. Why is the racing a red flag? Don't know why they threw the red flag. Now it's under yellow. Young should be back soon, though. Bernard's back. What's up, Bernard? A man in scoring position. Yeah, we've had men in scoring position in 3 of the 4 innings so far. Fauché, outside, 1-0. Want to know the count? Way outside, 2-0 the count. Even though there's runners on first and second, still might be a pitcher round with Singer on deck. Pittsburgh still up 4-1 over Toronto. Detroit up 3-1. And Taylor flies one out to left. 2-0 count. Swings at one that almost hit him. And that retires the side. We go bottom four. Still scoreless. Frank R is here. What's up, Frank? Top of the eighth, Detroit up 3-1. Minnesota up 3-1 over Boston. Cleveland and Philadelphia no score in the fifth. Tampa Bay and the Yankees are no score in the fourth. Seattle with a 1-0 lead over Kansas City in the third. Dodgers and Brewers are scoreless. Houston up 1-0 over Chicago. The Astros going for the 3-game sweep against the Cubs. Detroit and Baltimore are playing 2 today. The White Sox in San Francisco later. Colorado and Arizona. The A's and Padres. The Nats and Braves. And the Sunday night game is Texas and LA. Jake Myers just hit a home run for Houston. That's how they took a 1-0 lead. But says hello to everyone. The chat's so big it's hard to say hi. That's why Charles will usually put in a collective hello. All right. Here we go. Bottom four. Scott's still on the mound here. In for a strike here. 0-1 to count. Swung on a miss. 0-2, excuse me. The 0-2. Way outside. They check down at first. No swing. 1-2. Miss Gina says, I've been practicing the collective hello. The 1-2. And a ground ball to Semyon. And not in time. Nice dive, nice sliding stop. But could not throw him out at first. A leadoff single. Runner on first with nobody out here. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Christian Scott in his career, 14 starts, 0-3 career record. So still looking for his major league win. The 2-0. Popped up. Left side. Beatty in fair territory will make the catch. 1 away. One out and one on here. Scott up to 57 pitches here. Swung on, in for a strike either way. 0-1. Deal one from Scott. And down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. I trust this man to continue to pitch well. His pitch count's too high, though. He's at 60 pitches here. And a ground ball foul. 2-2, excuse me. The 2-2. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Things have slowed down here in this game. The 3-2. And so, it hit him. It hit him. That'll put runners on first and second with one out. The pitching coach out to talk to Scott here with 2 on. They're still looking at Norby here, so we're not missing any game action yet. Jesse just followed the Rumble channel. Thank you, Jesse. Let's see, did it update? Does it update on all its own? I don't know if it does or not. It should, like the YouTube one does, but we'll see. All right. First and second, one out. Off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0. And fouled off, 1-1. Skip says Scott has the goods to be a reliable MLB pitcher. I agree. A pickoff try, not in time. The 1-1. And popped up. Foul. It goes out of play. 1-2 the count. Vinny says Scott is the ace until further notice. Yeah, right. Right now, I don't know if there is an ace on this team. Scott up to 66 pitches here. Still only 1 out in the 4th. And did he go? He went around, struck him out. 2 away. Wilson Contreras just hit a home run for the Red Sox. That game is now tied up at 3. So now a chance to get out of it with 2 out. Sanoja's up, though. He singled his first time. And that one hit out to left. Taylor running over towards the line. He'll make the catch. Side retired. So once again, Scott puts a couple on. But the Marlins don't score. We go to the 5th. Still scoreless. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2. Sanger, Benj, and Bichette. Let's see if we update it here. It did not update. Where is... Oh, I'm on the wrong side, that's why. There we go, let's refresh that. There it goes, now it changes to 473. We have not gained, officially we have not gained on YouTube today, but I think YouTube is having problems. Because I looked to see how many views we have right now, and it says 0 views. But we have 75 people watching. So the math's not mathing. The Sanger takes a strike. Fauché still the pitcher here for the Marlins. Hey, there's Jason. It says, hello everyone, missed y'all. Got Katrina here today. What's up, Katrina? Swung on a miss, struck him out, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj, who's 0 for 2. Clay Holmes will not be back until August, so he won't be healthy for the trade deadline. Technology is great until it doesn't work. And what makes it even worse, it's not even on our end. It's YouTube in general. I checked Twitter. Everybody's complaining about it. In for a strike, 1-2. And now in line to short. Lopez has got it. Sets and fires. 2 away. That'll bring up Bichette, who's 0 for 2 as well. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. One and 0 the count. There's a strike, 1-1. I didn't sneeze. Michael says complete anemic offense. Bichette lines one off the glove of the third baseman in the left. A 2-out single. The chat saying, bless you, Mrs. PAS. They have that kind of power. Miss Gina says, God bless you. Katrina saying, bless you. Oof. Challenged by Hicks. It was called a ball. Count stands at 1-1. Let's see. And it's a strike. It's 0-2. The 0-2 to Ewing. And fouled off. And fouled off. Still 0-2. What's up, Rick? The 0-2 to Ewing. 0-2 the count. The pitch. And ripped foul up the first base side. We'll do it again. Y'all have Katrina running my phone. I gotta get campfire going. She wants steaks done over the campfire. Very nice. The 0-2. 2 the count. Outside, 1-2. One and two the count. The pitch. It fouled off. We'll do it again. Well, that's 4th of July weekend. Oh, that's a base hit in the right field. It'll be runners on first and second with 2 out. That'll bring up Vientos. Ewing in the 3 spot today. He's 2 for 3. So, Swaggy V coming up. Katrina says Dad makes the best steaks over the campfire. In for a strike, 0-1. 75 laps to go there. And ooh, big crash. Oh, that's my guy Newgarden. He just crashed out. Big crash. Chop towards third. Sonoha waits, fires, throws out Vientos. We're halfway through, still scoreless. Not sure what happened here. Let's check it out. He just spun out. Ran out of talent. Yikes. Bud says 0-0 could be worse. Yeah, both teams have had better base runners on most of the day. Neither team able to cash it in. For his car to snap around like that, something had to break. All right, we're going bottom 5 here. Well, Steve Gelbs isn't there. Gelbsy's not there right now. We're up to 5 people watching on the Rumble side today. Welcome over there. Twitch and Kick are zeros. Hicks will lead it off here. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. 1-1. That looked like a ball. Fouled off. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. He makes our family's homemade steak sauce. Only uses, I believe, hickory wood. And Vientos bobbles it, stays with it, throws it to Scott covering, 1 away. Good job by Scott to cover. 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring Edwards up. He doubled and walked. Up high, 1-0. Up high, 2-0. No, Soto was scratched from today's game. He's got the flu. In for a strike, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. He probably could have DH'd today, but the Mets gave him an off day. And that one popped up on a 3-1 count, blooped out the center. Ewing will come in, 2 away. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. What's up, Daniel Berry? Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Scott threw 5 shutout innings. We go to the 6th. Beatty, Semien, and Melendez coming up. What's up, James? It's James says, let's go. Mets haven't scored, but neither has the other team. Katrina says, we're at Hidden Valley Campground. Dad bought a camper and brought his own firewood. Well-deserved family vacation. He works his butt off for us. Did you graduate yet, Katrina? I knew graduation was coming up. Are you done? Beatty, Semien, and Melendez for the Mets once again. Why not? Why not, Katrina? You were asked. $111 people watching. YouTube still says 0 views. Awesome. James says I have to go pick up a riding lawnmower so I don't have to push mow my 2.2 acres of land. John King, the new pitcher here, former Cardinal. We're getting a challenge here. And it's outside. So the Marlins lose a challenge there. Yes, I'm done. My graduation is June 15th at Hershey. Very cool. Outside. 2-0 the count. Down low, 3-0. Darrell's here saying good pitching duel. The 3-0. Down low, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Beatty. He singled and walked now today. First time the Mets have had the leadoff man on. And I forget, your dad said you were going to school somewhere out towards Williamsport, I believe. John, you're on the mound? No. My last name is not King. First pitch outside the semi and 1-0. And a chopper foul, 1-1. Darrell says Mets about to score. Sign me up. It's not because it's not Mountain Dew. Unsponsored body armor. I always do. Bucknell University, yep. Two and one to count. And a ground ball to short. They flip the second for 1 on the first. Double play. 2 out and nobody on now. Melendez, 2 out, nobody on here, takes the first pitch strike. Well, on the first pitch, that was down and low and almost hit him in the foot. You had him bunting. Why'd you take the bunt off? In first, no, inside, 1-1. And a ground ball foul up the first base side, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Pirates beat the Blue Jays. Boston's up 4-3 over Minnesota. Oh, I hit one, Melendez. So after the double play, the Mets get another runner. They'll bring up Taylor. Michael, you're early again. That's your last warning. One more time. I appreciate you giving money and donating, but don't put it in before I call it. You've been told before. Hey, Denny, what's up? Welcome in. Congrats to your Pirates today for the big win. See where we're at here. It's 3:16. And we'll be close. When we end today, we'll redirect everybody over to District Nation, who will have the Nats Braves game today. District Nation joined us for the MLB Power Ranking stream today. And he's also part of the new Pure Adrenaline Football channel. And up the middle. The throw to first. Got him. We go bottom 6. Still scoreless. Stowers, Lopez, and Marcy coming up for the Marlins. Scott should still be on the mound. No, I think they're 28th, I think. So close to last, but not last. I can check that real quick to see who is last. The Giants have the worst offense. The Mets are... Oh, the Mets are... oh, no. I'm looking at the wrong one here. In terms of what? Average or runs? In terms of batting average, the Mets are 21st. So bad, but not the worst. The Giants are the worst. Berg says, this is like watching a horror movie with this team. Who wins? The team that scores the most runs wins, Troy. That's the case for every game. Oh my goodness, stop complaining about it. There's nothing we could do about it. You're a broken record, dude. Way inside, 2-1. Berg, good chat there. ST, can't H. Intelligence. In for a strike, 2-2. I can't handle the truth. No, we're tired of talking about it. We all know the truth. You're acting like I'm supposed to do something about it. The 2-2. And fouled off. Still 2-2. We've been complaining about it all year. Enough already. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 5 strikeouts for Scott. Katrina says, I've been watching our Mets with Dad since I've been little. Just can't put my fingers on what's wrong with our team. But Dad tells me with our team, but never give up on them. Correct. We need a pop song performed on the field. Maybe Mendoza's working on one. The umpire made him change his bat. Outside, 1-0. 90th pitch from Scott. This will probably be his last inning of work. And that one blooped out the short. Caught by Bichette. 2 away. Scott's at 91 pitches. I don't think they'd let him go another one, but... Fouled straight back, 0-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 0-2. 0-2 the count. And Rip in the right field, a 2-out single. That'll be it for Scott. Lounge says someone pointed out the 24 Mets were 21-29 on this day. Cope or reason for hope, John? Oh, there's still reason for hope. But they got to get it together here. They got to go on a run like they did that year. Christian Scott is done for today. 5 2/3 innings. Didn't give up any runs. And unfortunately, not losing right now, but can't get the win today. So Scott's still looking for his first career win. Yes. Yep, Scott's pitched really well today. Got in and out of trouble a few times early on. So we get a pitching change here. Once again, the NBA tonight, the Thunder and Spurs tonight at 8 o'clock. OKC with a 2-1 series lead there. Avalanche and Golden Knights with game 3 of their series. Vegas with a 2-0 series lead there. The Guardians have a 2-0 lead over the Phillies in the 7th inning. Boston up 4-3 over the Twins in the 6th inning. Rays and Yankees are scoreless in the 8th inning. Dodgers and Brewers tied at 1 in the 5th. Mariners with a 1-0 lead over the Royals. And the Cubs up 3-2 over the Astros in the 4th inning. No worries, Miss Gina. I don't watch NBA, so I wouldn't know, Slag. Braziban, the new pitcher here. Who's batting? Paulie. Paulie's the new batter here. Because he was at 100 pitches, Michael. The 1-0 from Braziban. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-1. One and one the count. The pitch. And that one crushed out to right. Benji's there, though. We go to the 7th. Still scoreless. You're usually spoiling the plays in the chat. So what do you mean? Why replace them now? Uh-oh. Katrina says, "Can you all keep a secret from my dad?" I know what it is. Katrina's really a Yankees fan. Thank you as always, Charles. Appreciate it. Charles posting all the platforms there. Let's go, Matt. It's a good time to get ahead, says Bud. It's all right, Katrina. We knew. We knew you were really a Yankee fan. No. No. You hate camping. You hate camping. It's not okay. Frank Carr says it's okay. It's still New York. It's not okay. Can't root for the evil empire. Your secret isn't safe when it's in the text. Terens will pinch hit here. First pitch is in for a strike. The 0-1. Out on the outside corner. Oh, called a ball. 1-1. Yikes. The 1-1. And that one hit out to right center field. And it'll be caught. Played him perfect. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj, who's 0 for 3. No. Soto will not. I don't even think he's there. They haven't even shown him yet. Outside, 1-0. Benj in a little bit of a slump, 0 for his last 13. Inside and low, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. That's awesome, Katrina. The 3-0. Outside, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. Gibson and Peterson are getting warmed up in the Marlins bullpen. Michael Peterson. In for a strike, 0-1 to Bichette. D01. Benj will go, and it's dropped. Benj steals the bag, but it's 0-2 now. It's 0-2 to Bichette now. The 0-2. Bender deals. And that one hit out to center. Marcy back to the track, and he makes the catch. Benj will tag and go to third. But 2 outs for Ewing. And now another pitching change here. Katrina says she trusts us. I don't trust this group. Oh, man. I am funny. Philly got on the scoreboard. They're now down 2-1. Yankees and Rays are still scoreless, bottom 8. Dodgers and Brewers are tied at 1. Kansas City up 4-1. Oh, Baltimore beat Detroit 5-3. Minnesota now leads Boston 6-4. Oh, our guy Rising Rhino is going to be live this afternoon for some UFL action. Who's he got? He's got Dallas Renegades versus the Louisville Kings. Yeah, don't type like that, CJ. You're going to get yourself timed out by a mod. Oh, the tall righty comes in to face the lefty. Okay. I drag a bunt down the first base side. And AJ fouls it off 0-1. Mets are 0-6 with runners in scoring position today. Up high, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Two and one to count. The pitch. Up high, 3-1. Vientos will be the batter on deck. The 3-1. Right down the middle, 3-2. 3-2 the count. Ewing foul tipped it, held on by the catcher, and the inning is over. It would have been a strike either way. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. We will do the same. And we'll be back right for the rest of this one. Alright, we are back for the bottom of the 7th inning. Still scoreless here. Mets trying to avoid the sweep. Alright, we're going bottom 7. That was a little cool segment they just did. Talking about the official score for the Marlins. Dolphins. Brazoban's still the pitcher here for the Mets. And first pitch swinging, popped up out to left. 1 away. District Nation's back saying, wow, still scoreless over here. Yep. When we're done, District, we'll be redirecting over to you. Unless your game got rained out. In first, that outside, I thought that was a strike. Christian Walker just hit a home run for the Astros. Astros are now up 7-3 against the Cubs. Ground ball foul, 1-1. James says, I loaded my lawnmower, still no score. Oh, up and in, 2-1. And that one lifted out to left towards the corner. Fair ball off the wall. And it'll be a 1-out double. Sanoha now 2 for 3 today. Braziban will be done now. Brooks Raley will be the new pitcher here. Don't know what that would have been a commercial for. Braziban's done for the day. Braziban went 2/3 of an inning. Gave up the double. John's Mets dream helped me drive home early. Travis Bazzana just hit a home run. I believe that was for Cleveland. I believe Bazzana plays for Cleveland because it's now 3-1 Cleveland over Philadelphia. Mets are home next week, and then the week after that, they're on the road out west again. Up in for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Katrina says, okay, gonna give Dad his phone back. Steaks and baked potatoes are done. See you all later. Love you all. Enjoy them steaks and potatoes. Two and one. There's a strike, 2-2. Two and two to count. Where am I at, John? Parts unknown. Parts unknown. Chopper foul. Still 2-2. Timeout here. Outside, 3-2. Mr. John is in the good USA. Am I, though? The 3-2. Way outside, ball 4. That'll bring up Edwards with runners on first and second and 1 out. And ground ball up the middle, base hit. The Marlins will take the lead. Oh, the throw to the plate, they got him! There was no way they got him at the plate. Come on. Right up the middle. Ewing throws a perfect throw to the plate, and he is out. What a throw by Ewing. So now we're getting a pinch hitter here. Hernandez will be the batter. So 2 out now and runners on first and second, I think. That throw to the plate keeps us scoreless. Fouled straight back, 0-1. I still can't believe Ewing got him. Swung on and foul tipped, 0-2. Judge just hit a home run. I think the Yankees just walked it off. And that's my fault because I said the Marlins were taking the lead. Because I didn't think there was any chance that they were getting him at the plate. The 0-2 to Hernandez. Rayleigh looks at the runner at second. The pitch. And grounded down the foul. Beatty scoops, fires. Not in time. Bases loaded. An infield single. Stowers will be the hitter here with bases loaded. Outside, 1-0. You don't need to pick anybody. The 1-0. Pulled on the ground. Semion's got it. We'll fire over to first. The Marlins with 3 hits and a walk in the inning and do not score. We go to the eighth, still scoreless. For the Mets, it will be Vientos, Beatty, and Semien coming up. Still scoreless here in the eighth. Jason's here. Sorry, everyone. Had to make supper. I'm back though. Hope she kept you entertained. Yep, sounds like you made a great meal. Gelbs and Reyes doing post game. Inside, did he go? A home plate umpire said yes, 0-1. He makes his own schedule now. Ground ball to short. Over to first, one away. Another red flag here after another bad crash. And Beatty fouls it off, 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. One out, nobody on. Up high, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. 2 out and nobody on. Semien will be the batter. Up high, 1-0. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. 1-1. Well, that's what they're wearing on their cap today. The 1-1. And Semien pops it out to shallow left. Foul territory. The shortstop over. And neither one of them can make the catch. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The Tigers have lost 16 out of their last 18 games. The 2-2. Semien grounds it down to third. Sanoha's got it. Fires across. We go bottom 8. Still scoreless. $138 people still watching with 60 likes. 60 likes. We have 4 watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. We've gained a follower over there today as well. YouTube we have not gained today. Our guy District Nation just went live. That's where we'll redirect everybody on YouTube when we're done. My dad always told me sometimes in life you need to step back and look around and realize what you got and be thankful. Well, I did just that and got a beautiful family and a daughter that is a dream. That's awesome. Don't mind extra innings if the Mets win. Miss Gina says, please, we need some more folks to smash the thumbs up button. Adam Bennett just subscribed on the YouTube side. Thank you, Adam. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there, even though the Flyer season is over. Luke Weaver will be the new pitcher here for our Mets. Alright, here we go. Bud says more flying popcorn. Lopez will lead it off. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low. Ooh, called a strike. Gonna challenge that. I think it's a ball. I think it's gonna be 2-0. And it's low. 2-0. No, they have not. They lost the challenge. Ronnie, come on, man. 2-0 to count. And fouled off. Now it's 2-1. The 2-1. And a ground ball down to third. Nice play by Beatty. Will fire. Nice scoop by Vientos. One away. One out, nobody on here. Ooh, grounded past the mounds. Bichette's got it. Over to first, quickly 2 away. That's the second pitch second comebacker that almost hit the Met pitcher. Two out, nobody on here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Paulie with his second at-bat since coming into the game. The 0-1. Right down the middle, 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. And popped up. Foul territory. It'll go out of play. Still 2-2. 5 laps to go in the Indianapolis 500. Really haven't been paying much attention since my guy crashed. They are 3 wide at the start line. The 2-2. Weaver deals. Called strike 3. No. Terrence hesitated. The Marlins are let's see. It's a strike. The inning is over. We go to the 9th. For the Mets, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Let me set up the redirect for everybody on the YouTube side. Because we're going to the 9th. Where is he? Oh, Sinbin's live. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing some WNBA. I stopped in over on Sinbin last night while he was doing the hockey game. Charles says, in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Once again, depending on pinch hitters here, 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. Melendez, Taylor, and Terrens coming up. Hey, C. Lee is here. What's up, C. Lee? Melendez rifles one in the right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Melendez will hold it to a single. He did make the turn. Third time Melendez has been on base today. And he'll come out for a pinch hitter, a pinch runner, I think. Now, if you're the Mets, do you play small ball here? Do you bring Brujan in the pinch run? Morabito's going to run. Morabito's going to run. Oh, I would bunt. And he's out. Taylor didn't try to bunt on a pitch right down the middle of the plate, and the runner gets picked off going to second base. Come on, dude. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2. All of a sudden, one out, and now an 0-2 count on the next batter. And Taylor fouls it off, still 0-2. Pete Fairbanks, the new pitcher here. I did not say that. You got to protect the runner there if you're the batter. Taylor grounds one down to third. 2 out and nobody on. Marlins will have 8, 9, and 1 in the bottom of the ninth. The Mets have Devin Williams getting warmed up It won't be a save opportunity. I'd be surprised if he came in. Fouled off 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. And fouled it off, 1-2. Most closers are terrible in non-save situations. Somebody did research on that like 2 years ago. And closers in non-save situations have like a 13 ERA. Okay, somebody unsubscribed. Bye. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. I don't know. They didn't bring him in yet, Michael. I just said he's warming up. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Bench. 0 for 3 today. Benj has gotten that average up to 247. Actually, it's come back down a little bit. In for a strike, 0-1. Michael, we'll see you tomorrow, bud. We'll see you tomorrow, bud. Maybe they're warming them up just in case because they had the first runner on. You know, maybe they took the lead. You know, maybe in a save situation. Doesn't mean they're bringing them in. Asshat. Fouled off, 0-2 still. Check swing. Did he go? He did not swing. The runner goes down to second. Maybe you want to have your closer ready just in case you do get a run here. Called strike 3. I would have challenged that. That looked low. We go bottom 9. Still scoreless. Morrell, Sonoha, and Hicks. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, sure they do, Daryl. Sure they do. 166 people watching. Still at 68 likes. Come on, smash them thumbs up for us. Once again, on the YouTube side, when we're done, we'll redirect everybody over to District Nation, who's got the Nats and Braves game today. They're in the bottom of the 8th in Boston. Minnesota's still up 6-4, but Boston has runners on second and third with 1 out. Devin Williams is the pitcher here. I'm surprised because it's not a save situation. Frank is here. What's up, Frank T? I can only say hello. Ooh, you're not supposed to be here. Ooh. That's fixed, so let me get District's channel going. He's got 9 people watching him already. Let's go. Game is in a delay. It's scheduled for 4:30 start. All right, here we go. First pitch from Williams. Up high, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. The one in swung on a miss, late swing there, 1-2. Frankton, turn the phone off, dude. I appreciate you stopping by, but come on, man. You need to start listening to doctors. That's why you keep ending up there. Up high, 2-2. Line, that's a fair ball down the left field corner. This will be extra innings, or extra bases. Throw not in time. A leadoff double. We're getting a pinch runner here. Ruiz. We'll see if he looks to steal. Williams looks at the runner at second. Now deals. And a bunt down to third base. The only play is going to be to first. 1 away. The runner moves to third. Sacrifice 5-3 on the putout. The first pitch. In for a strike. Challenge it. Oh, what are we doing not challenging this? The 1-0. Outside 2-0. We're up over 200 in the chat. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. We're scoreless in the bottom of the ninth. The Marlins have the winning run on third base with 1 out. The 2-0. Outside 3-0. Might be an unintentional, intentional walk here with first and second open. In for a strike, 3-1. Three and one the count. The pitch. And fouled off, 3-2. Three and two the count. You got to go for the strikeout, agreed. And it's not going to be easy because Hicks has only struck out 18 times on the season. He's got 2 walks today, too. 3-2. Williams deals. Up high, ball 4. Third time Hicks has walked today. That'll bring up Edwards. I would walk Edwards, too, to load the bases. Look for the safety squeeze here, too, if you're the Mets defense. I walk him. I walk him and load the bases. And yep, they're going to walk Edwards to load the bases. That's going to bring up Hernandez. I agree with that because now there's no chance with a safety squeeze here. Mets are still playing the infield in here with bases loaded and 1 out. I play the infield a little bit back. They're all in on the grass. I back them up a little bit. The first pitch from Williams. In for a strike, 0-1. Kenneth Clark is here. What is up, Kenneth? Happy Memorial Day weekend to you as well. Yeah, and now you have a slow runner on. Now you have a slow runner at the plate. Excuse me. So he's not going to try to squeeze. And that one flown out to center field. That's going to be way over Ewing's head. And the ball game is over. Oh, it's a grand slam. It went over the fence. It's a grand slam home run. And the Marlins sweep the Mets. I agree with the call to walk the batters. I'd rather get walked off that way than a suicide squeeze. But, and there it is again. You bring in a closer in a non-save situation, and they don't show up. So, just shaking my head. We have to deal with this nonsense for another 100 and something games. Because nothing's going to change with this club. A 2-5 road trip. Two and 5 road trip after 5-1 homestand, and you give it right back with the 2-5 road trip. So this team, about a 500 team on the year. Don't forget everybody on the YouTube side. Thank you all so much. We'll be live for Mets and Reds tomorrow afternoon. When we end the stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to District Nation. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoons, Sunday nights. If you're going out and having family stuff tomorrow, be safe. And we will see everybody tomorrow afternoon. Thanks again, everyone.